What's cracking, peoples? Darren McDuffie here, alias Fat Man, helping you become perfectly healthy and toned and conscious, of course. What is keeping you from manifesting or having the things that you desire in your life? For many of us, we tend to think that there's something outside of us keeping us from the things that we want. There's some type of invisible force that we want this new car and something is always pushing it away from us. And that's not necessarily true. The one realization that you must come to is that you are the one who is pushing the things that you desire away from you. You are the one that is creating your own resistance. And part of that is because when we want some things, sometimes we deem ourselves as not worthy of having them. Sometimes we don't believe that we can have the things that we want in our lives. And then sometimes we get so caught up in the how. And that's what I really want to talk to you about today. When we start wanting things, we start desiring things, many times our mind converts to an action filter. We start thinking of, how am I going to get this? But what action am I going to have to take in order to receive the things that I want? For instance, if we want the new car, we start thinking about, oh, maybe I have to get a new job, or maybe I have to get X amount of dollars, but how am I going to get this new job? How am I going to get X amount of dollars so I'll be able to afford the car that I really like? When it comes to health, we want to lose weight, and we're constantly thinking about, how am I going to lose weight? How am I going to get the right diet? How am I going to start eating the right foods? When we want to get feeling better, if we're ill, if we've been carrying an illness for a long time, we're constantly thinking about, how am I going to find the right doctor? How am I going to, again, maybe eat the right foods, or how am I going to get rid of this illness? And what that's doing, it's keeping us in a steady place where we're not able to realize what we want to experience. If you want to experience something different, start asking yourself, why? Ask yourself, why? When we desire something, there's 3 steps that always come into play. One is you ask. The second is it's given. Once you ask, the universe already gives it to you. The third is allowing it to come into your experience. And that's where the why comes into play, or actually how, a play on words, the why comes into play, and how the why can help you get the things that you want to manifest. Many of us spend our lives in the asking phase. We're constantly asking, but we're never allowing. Constantly asking, never allowing. So how does constantly asking sound? I want to lose this weight, but man, I've tried every diet possible and I don't believe I can lose the weight. Doctor diagnosed me with this illness and they say that it's incurable, but I'm going to try something, but I don't really think that it's going to work anyway. I want this relationship, but everybody that I meet is not really what I desire to have in my life. So we're constantly keeping ourselves in the asking phase. What if you decided to get into allowing the experiences? This is how you allow the experience. Get out of the how. Quit dictating how it's going to happen. The universe can deliver things to you so much easily and so much, I'm going to use a word I make up, fluidly. Maybe that's not a word I make up, but fluidly, when you detach yourself, when you have no attachment to how it's going to come to you. We want to control how things come to us. All of us tend to get in this mechanism of control, and we really want to control how things come to us. Get out of that. Just know that you want something and get into the place of allowing it to happen. So if you want to lose weight, ask yourself, why do I want to lose this weight? Will I feel more healthy? Again, it's feeling. Will I feel more healthy? Will I feel great in my new clothes? Why do I want to get rid of this illness? Will I feel better getting up in the morning, less fatigue? I want to feel vibrant. I want to have more energy. That's why I want to get rid of this illness. Why do I want this relationship? I want this relationship because I want to spend time with someone and share my life with someone. I want to be able to talk to this person and get a deeper meaning, or share a deeper meaning with this person. And that's the why you want this. And this is what you constantly go through in your mind. You keep asking yourself, why do I want this? And what it does is it helps you emit that feeling. That feeling goes out into the universe, and at some point you will attract what you desire. But many of us spend their life in the asking phase again, and then we embellish the asking phase by constantly asking ourselves, how? And when you are working from the circumstance of how, our human nature tells us to get into control and get into action and wanting to see what we have to do to be able to experience what we want to experience, to be able to experience our desires. Quit asking how. Ask yourself why, and watch what happens. Darren McDuffie, alias Fat Man, helping you become perfectly healthy in tone and conscious. One love, y'all. I'm out.